Recently, my friends and I have been obsessed with the Dolly Mini, which is an AI software that generates any image you want to see based on a vague description. Sometimes it can place a finger on what you want to see, and other times it just creates nightmare fuel. So that got me thinking, how else can I use AI in my daily life? And so I let an AI software write an entire script for a video titled How to Ride a Skateboard. I found this website called Deep Story, which allows an AI to write a script based on just a few prompts. So I gave the AI some prompts to start writing, and you'll see those in green on your screen. And that rhymed, but it was unintentional. Finally, before we let the AI take over for the rest of this video, I just want to say, obviously, do not take any of this advice. I've got plenty other videos with real information if you are actually interested in learning how to ride a skateboard. So without further ado, here is how an AI would teach you how to ride a skateboard. Hello, I'm gonna teach you how to ride a skateboard. But first, what is a skateboard? A skateboard is basically the ugliest board known to man. This is not a snide comment that I'm making, but a true comment that thousands of people have ridden different shapes and sizes for decades. Anyway, here are some stupid Legos. You can buy a skateboard in a skate shop or in the hobby store. A dollar skateboard has bells, but no wheels, so the blades are covered in a black matte rubber. That's to keep in line of sight with the owner and to give the rider a semi-automatic ride around the block. There are a lot of skate shops out there. The one I like the most has been around for years on Vermont Avenue in Brooklyn. When the owner gets some fresh air, you can hear him wheezing. His name is Taz. My most recent skateboard I got was an $80 surfboard, but after 2 months of use, it got too heavy for me, so I took a $50 purchase from Bumblebee. It's a board that has full UV protection, so it's hard but breakaway. It is made with high-grade M865F kryptonite. I ride mine a lot faster. So, how do you ride a skateboard? Well, all you need is your feet. The best way to use your feet is to put them on the bottom of the board and then put your knees in the middle of them. Some do all the way up and then turn the whole thing forward and land facing. It looks like you're being some kind of monster, but it really isn't. At least that's what the kids call it. If you're big and strong like this guy, it may be a good idea for you to skip some of the boards that are laying around. Personally, I skate goofy-footed, which means I push with my right foot but run with my left. You know when you're in a bus with a band and they start rocking out and you jump into the air and then fly across the room? Well, that's my style of skating. Now let's move on to how to push on a skateboard. There are 3 main ways you can push on a skateboard. You can run with your board, ride with your arms, or push with your butt. I'm gonna teach you how to do all 3 of them together. The only rule that applies is that you do not push the skateboard. I'm gonna make a list of what kind of tricks you can learn and then teach them to you right here on my skateboard. So the first trick is called an ollie. This is when you push the board in a loop with your feet. You're gonna wanna use tow trucks, which can be found on all boards from the dollar store to the 12-footer. I got a picture of me that is 5 feet tall. You get the idea. Here's the picture.
What a fox.
So the first thing that you're going to need is some kind of ramp or ramp-like thing to push. Once you have the ramp or ramp-like thing, then you have to make yourself jump. Some people can do this by swerving, others just jump. Some people can do this with one hand or with both. As I said, I'm going to list what I'm going to teach you, so this next one is called the toe loop. This is similar to an ollie, but with a heel lift involved, so a little bit more in-depth explanation coming your way after you ride it. Once you are in this move, you get a little bit of a somersault going on with your feet picking up the toe loop. Then you hop a little bit with your toe throw. But before you ollie, you probably want to know how to balance on a board. First, you'll want a board. If you don't have a board, a balance board is shaped like a giant log. It comes with a board, pads, goggles, and a stick or two. Now you can purchase these at any skate shop or at an off-the-shelf board. If you buy an off-the-shelf board, you get a $100 board that looks like the real scale model of the board, except it is made of fiberglass. To ride the skateboard, put both your feet in the middle of the board. You want to push with your right foot to get more and more speed. If you have difficulties at first, then turn the board that way. Skateboarding can be very hard on the body, and this part of the body is sensitive to everything, even pressure. And once you are comfortable with that, you can do a toe flopper. You are going to do this with your entire right hand. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video, how to ride a bike. How to ride a bike next to this video is called a hoagie. Here is another video on how to ride a bike. So that's it. I hope you learned a thing or two because I sure didn't. As you can see, that script literally made no sense, but I had a blast making it anyway. What kind of script would you like to see an AI write next, and maybe I'll do a second one down the road. As always, thank you for watching and liking this video, and if you want to see real skateboarding content, please hit the subscribe button down below. And as always, have fun, good luck, and keep shredding the gnar.